Okay, now we are going to discuss the format of balance sheet of an insurance company. Balance sheet of a life insurance company is prepared in vertical format. It is divided into two sections. First one, source of funds, and second one, application of funds. So it is prepared in a vertical format, and it has two sections. First section is sources of funds, and second section is application of funds. This is the format. Form A, BS, name of the insurer, registration number and date of registration with the IRDA. Balance sheet as on 31st March 2020, like particulars, schedule, current year, previous year. First one, sources of funds. Shareholders funds, share capital as per schedule number 5, reserves and surplus as per schedule number 6, credit or debit fair value change accounts, credit or debit fair value change account, then subtotal, total of this schedule part. Then next, borrowings as per schedule number 7, policy shareholders funds, debit or credit fair value changes accounts, policy liabilities, insurance reserves, provisions for linked liabilities, then subtotal, funds for future appropriations, then total, then application of funds, investments. Under investments, first one, shareholders investments as per schedule 8, policy shareholders, shareholders 8A, assets held to cover linked liabilities 8B, loans 9, fixed assets 10, current assets, cash and bank balances 11, advances and other assets 12. So then take subtotal. Then current liabilities 13, provisions 14, subtotal. Then next, net current assets A minus B, total of A minus total of B. Miscellaneous expenditure as per schedule number 15, to the extent not written off or adjusted, miscellaneous expenditure not written off or adjusted. Debit balance in profit and loss account, debit balance in profit and loss account, that is shareholders accounts. Then take the total. Then contingent liabilities. First one, partly paid up investments, partly paid up investments. Second one, claims other than against policies not acknowledged as debts by the company. Claims other than against policies not acknowledged as debt by the company. Next one, underwriting commitments outstanding. Next, guarantees given by or on behalf of the company. Fifth one, statutory demands, liabilities in disputes not provided for. Statutory demands, liabilities in dispute not provided for. Sixth one, reinsurance obligations. Seventh one, others. Others must be specified. Okay. Then now we are going to prepare various schedules. Schedule number 5, share capital. First of all, authorized capital. Dash number of equity shares of rupees dash each. Then issued capital, subscribed capital, called up capital, dash equity shares of rupees dash each, less calls unpaid, that is calls in arrears. From the called up capital, less calls unpaid. Then add share forfeited account. Balance in the share forfeited account is added. Less par value of equity shares bought back. Par value of equity shares bought back. Less preliminary expenses. Expenses including commission or brokerage on underwriting or subscription of shares. Then total. Okay. Then schedule number 5A, pattern of shareholding as certified by the management. Schedule number 5A, pattern of shareholding as certified by the management. Current year, number of shares, percentage of holding, previous year, number of shares, percentage of holding. Shareholding pattern. Okay. Promoters, number of shares, then percentage. Indian, foreign, and others. Then take the total. So out of the total shareholding, how much is held by the promoters, by Indian, by foreigners, then others. Schedule number 6, reserves and surpluses. First one, capital reserve. Second one, capital redemption reserve. Third one, share premium. Fourth one, revaluation reserve. Fifth one, general reserve. Less debit balance in profit and loss account. That is, if the profit and loss account shows loss, that should be deducted from the general reserve. Less amount utilized for buyback. Any amount is utilized for buyback of shares, that amount should be deducted. Sixth one, catastrophe reserve. Seventh one, other reserves. The name of the reserves must be specified here. Next one, balance in profit and loss account. Then total. These are the items shown in the schedule number 6, reserves and surpluses. Schedule number 7, borrowings. First one, debentures or bonds. Second one, fixed deposits. Third one, bank deposits. Financial institutions, other entities carrying on insurance business. Others, these are all borrowings made by the insurance company. Then take the total. Okay.